All right, guys, welcome back. Hopefully, y'all had a good little discussion. So, just bringing it around to the concept of fitness and my physical life. Naturally, however I felt sort of inwardly or philosophically toward authority is going to extend into the rest of my life. And I remember I was in Iraq from 2004 to 2005, and I had a lot of time to work out. And so that's what I did a lot. I didn't know about CrossFit, but I worked out a lot. I ate the best I could, and I came home like pretty lean and shredded and all that kind of stuff. And I remember thinking when I got home, like this was gonna change everything. It was like a new me kind of deal because I had started drinking before Iraq. And within about 2 weeks of getting home, I mean, I was probably down like 3% body fat or something ridiculous. Everything's extreme. Within like 2 to 3 weeks of getting home and not doing what I was doing, I lost what I had. I didn't look the same. I was already starting to get bloated. I think I'd already started drinking again. My six pack was gone, and even like my tan was fading, and it was like, I remember being pissed off. I remember being like, this bullshit. I worked hard enough. I put in enough work where I shouldn't have to do it anymore, basically. I was willing to put it in to get it, but I wasn't willing to put in to keep it. And my argument, my resistance was with like the very nature of reality. It's not it's not uncommon for people to try to avoid that reality. It's really simple, kind of like the program. If you want to be physically healthy, you got to eat right and you got to exercise, right? And if you want to keep that, you have to continue to eat right and you have to continue to exercise. And I think it's really a testimony to this thought process and this idea. All these businesses and these quick fix solutions, these 30-day miracle cures and all this stuff that people pay a lot of money for. And I don't even think people think they're gonna work. I think people really want them to work, and so they buy them like hoping, oh, if I pay for it, then it has to work or something like that. But just the ego and the self-centeredness to say that, as a natural extension of my attitude was that the rule shouldn't be this way for me, or I had done enough where the rule shouldn't apply anymore. And so that same freedom that I needed from myself in order to operate within reality in my life, I had to do the same thing in fitness. I had to accept that I was going to have to change some things, and I was going to have to do some things differently if I wanted some different things. And it's not until you really accept that you get the freedom to do it. As long as you're resisting it, and you've probably done it, and you've probably seen it, and I mean, it's not something that's settled forever. I mean, it's something that goes up and down, but if it's what you want, it's what you got to do. There's no way around it. It doesn't matter how much you don't like it or how much you wish it was another way. And I think CrossFit's really good about sending that message out. There's no trickery. There's no foolery. This is what you're going to have to do. So hopefully you guys can get something out of that and take it into your workout today. What the WOD is 4-time 1,000-meter row, 50 squats, 30 push-ups. So we actually just did this the other day, and we had some guys some girls scale the row to 800. It's not a really long workout. I think you all are capable of doing it, and it's actually kind of fun. It's quick, but it's kind of fun. And then the SobrietyWoD is just a question: what habits or priorities are you holding on to that might be limiting your freedom to grow, whether in the gym or out of the gym? And when I write these, they sting me. Like, it's been a good thing because I'm having to reevaluate everything, and I'm having to look at my habits, things that I do daily that are not conducive to where I want to be. I have to look at the fact that I don't even know what I need to do half the time, and I need help, to know what habits I need to remove and which ones I need to put in. And how this applies in life and in the gym. I tend to know the gym more because it's just that one area, but then when I get into life, it's like there's so much going on. Sometimes it's hard. So if you can I mean, the first thing we need to do is identify the things that are keeping us from freedom, and then we can figure out what to do about it. So you guys enjoy the workout, and we'll see you next week.